live on StreamYard, which is different for me. Okay, there we are. I can see the comment. Hi, everyone. So today is the Made in Canada sale, and I am super, super, super excited. So I'm going to get Joni on here right now. Joni is joining me today. If you haven't heard of Joni, she is another Canadian. She's actually on the West Coast. So it's a good morning to her. She is from the channel Vintagerous Vintage Glass and China. She has an Etsy shop, but I will just bring her on screen. Maybe she can do a little intro, probably better than I can. So here is Joni.
Hi, good morning. How are you? Good afternoon. You're right.
Yeah, that's right. I was thinking about that. I was like, oh, it's good afternoon. But no, because when Joni and I were chatting this morning in Instagram or something, anyway, she had said go live at 10. And I was thinking, what? Oh, wait, she's on the West Coast. Of course.
Yeah. It's a nice time, actually. I've had my breakfast. I've had kind of a little bit of a nice morning, and yeah, it's a nice time to kind of be on. And hi to everybody. There's lots of people I know in the chat, Margot and AJ, and oh boy, and I think Katie was there.
Oh, my neighbor is here. Melissa is here. She's my actual physical neighbor.
Oh, awesome. Hi, neighbor.
Yeah. Margaret.
Oh, that's great.
Here. Trisha is here. Hello, everybody. Hi, Amy. Awesome. Sonia's here. Every time I say her name, it comes out differently.
I'm really bad with names. People know that about me.
Yeah. Oh, my dear. Husband's here, and Winnie says hi.
Great.
That's my dog.
I know.
Yeah, okay.
That's great.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, so let's chat a bit about how the sale is going to go down today. So
sure.
Joni actually came up with the idea of having a Made in Canada sale, and I think that is like the best idea ever. Because we're up here in Canada, and of course, when we're looking for vintage, we're looking for things that, are made in Japan or made in USA, or all the sort of things we're sort of taught to look for to make sure things are vintage. But, when it says made in USA, there are also items that we find more often in Canada that say made in Canada, vintage items made in Canada. So we had to look through our stashes and find some stuff to sell for you guys. And if you guys don't know, in Ontario, we are actually in a lockdown. So I had to sort of root through what I already had and surprisingly came up with a whole bunch of things.
Yeah, and I've been collecting it for a while, thinking that I would do a Canadian sale. And then when I saw you, and I thought, that would be fabulous to do a kind of East-West Coast thing.
Yes, exactly.
Right, because I know some of my stuff is all West Coasty, and a few of mine are East Coast. But so I figured we'd both kind of show each side of the country and show some artists and makers that people might not be familiar with, but yet are really collectible.
Yes. Yeah, that's so awesome. So I also see Pamela here. I see Diana here. Okay, so I'm going to explain how to bid and buy stuff. If you haven't, Gabrielle here, if you haven't been on a sale before, I will just explain how it goes. So Joni and I are in Canada, and I will normally say my price in Canadian dollars and then US dollars. But when Joni does her sale, she actually can get away with doing them in US dollars. So we're going to do that today. And just know that the Canadian dollar isn't quite worth as much as the US dollar. So when I say a price, it's in US dollars. And when Joni says a price, it'll be US dollars. And in Canadian, we just sort of like add a few dollars on top of that and you get the Canadian price. So
right.
How it works is we are going to alternate. We both have, 15 to 20 items each. that right?
20. Yeah, I got 20. Yeah.
I think I'm 19. And then what we'll do is we'll alternate selling. So I'll start and I'll show an item. I'll talk a bit about it. I'll give you a price. And then if you're interested in claiming that item, the price won't include shipping, by the way. If you're interested in claiming that item, then you put the item number that I will say into the live chat on your stream. And the first person that I see, or the first person that Joni sees, like if it's her sale, then you have won the right to claim that item. And then we will follow up via email, or you'll follow up via email, giving your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, and your PayPal email. So everything after the sale is done via PayPal invoice. And Joni is actually going to be giving letters, right, Joni?
That's right. I got my letters.
So Joni will be giving letters just so that we don't get mixed up at all. Mm-hmm. And what else did I want to say? Did I forget anything, Joni?
The only other thing I always ask for is a phone number, because I find that on PayPal, doing customs forms, they ask for the phone number if it's a United States or somebody from the United States.
I always forget, and then I put everybody's phone number as 555-555-5555.
Oh, do you? Well, I put my phone number in, but I just, yeah. So
good idea. Yeah, phone number as well. Good, excellent. So, shall we jump in? It's 7 after. We've got 50 people here.
Sure. Yeah. When you go first, and then I'll do a little intro of myself when it's my turn. Sure.
Sounds good. Okay. Let's do
it.
Okay. Here I am. Okay. So this is all new for me. I'm using a new system here. Like, I've never used the StreamYard broadcast before, so it's kind of fun. So the first thing I'm going to start with is some pottery. I am heavy on the pottery in this Made in Canada sale, because I guess it's just what I'm attracted to, and it's what I picked up. So the first thing I have are these tea lights here, tea light holders, sorry, I should say. They are pottery here. They do, one of them says Made in Canada. Oh, would you look at that? One has pink on the bottom, or red on the bottom, and one doesn't. So isn't that interesting? But they are matching, I would say, or coordinating. There you go. You can see there, stamped Canada on the bottom. So I don't know the maker exactly, but it is a Canadian pottery. They are Canadian pottery pieces. So I'll give you the price. I'll give you the measurement. They are just over 3.5 inches, 3.5 inches wide in diameter, and they fit like a little tea light there. So I have the pair there. I am asking $10 US, and the number for that one to put in the live chat if you're interested in claiming these is number 2. So number 2 for the pottery tea lights there. And what I'll do this sale, because it's a little different, the next time I'm back on screen, I'll mention who claimed and who won, if anyone. So let me hit you over to Joni now.
Great. Oh, this is going to be hard. I think I'm going to want to bid on your stuff. That's the hardest part of this. So my name is Joni. I'm an experienced reseller. I've been on Etsy since 2011. I've got over 1,100 sales there. And if you do check out my store and you find something you love, you can use the coupon code YouTube to get 20% off. So yeah, as Erin said, I sell in US dollars, and my regular sales are Tuesday night at 6 p.m. Pacific. So I'll be having a sale tomorrow night. So if anybody buys something here, I'll save and do invoices on Wednesday. So if you buy something on Tuesday night, I'll combine the shipping, so you won't have to pay 2 shipping costs. And I hope you'll come over and check out my channel as well. So the first thing that I have to show you is this really cute plastic baby boot. I'm guessing from 40s, 50s. And it says on it, the reason I know it's Canadian is it says, I'll see if you can see it, reliable bank, and then it says made in Canada. I don't know if you'll make that out or not because it's tough to see. But what's cool is, do you see where it said to open twist? So you do the, you twist the like the sole of the shoe, and then it opens up. And I just thought, isn't this fun? It's just different. And wouldn't it be cute for like a baby shower or something if you wanted to give the, a mother to be, if you knew she was having a girl, some money, you could put it in the shoe. So I just thought that was cute. So if you like this baby boot that's made in Canada, plastic baby boot from about the 40s or 50s, just type B into the chat and it's $12. So $12 B for the pink baby boot. Pink baby booty. Back to you.
There we go. I'm like, how many times do I have to click before it goes back to me? Okay, there we go. So Julie from Day Trip Vintage got the blue pottery tea light holders. So congratulations, Julie. Julie and I have very similar, but a little bit different at the same time styles. So that's super cool that you claimed those. So the next thing I have is a pair of salt and pepper shakers. And they are mushroom salt and pepper shakers. So these are them there. They're made by Laurentian Pottery. So they sort of look like the Mary Mushroom brand of mushroom shakers there, and mushroom canisters. They have like a whole kitchen set. But these ones are by Laurentian Pottery. They are, let's see, you can kind of see in the size of my hand, the size, but I'll give you a better idea for size. They're about 5 inches tall, and there are no chips or cracks. There's like, a little thing here. I don't know if you can say, just like a little blemish, but it's not an actual chip and it's not a crack. It was sort of done in manufacturing. But they are in excellent condition. I thought that they would be good for sort of like springtime decor, or even with the green on there, they would be, I'm working with the opposite direction of the camera here on StreamYard, but the green color and sort of the feel, if you put like a little leprechaun near it, it could be good for some St. Patrick's Day decor. So I thought those were great for this time of the year. So I'm asking $14 for those, and the number is number 27. So number 27 for the Laurentian Pottery mushroom salt and pepper shakers.
Okay, hello. Okay, so the next thing I have is this really cool white oak pottery. So you can see the, oops, got it upside down. Let's get it right side up. There we go. White Oak, Canada, it says on the bottom. This is what they call their melting mug. And this was a famous Canadian pottery back east that did a lot of pottery for Molson Canadian, so beer. So I'm assuming this is a beer mug. But isn't it funky? It kind of looks like the Flintstones, doesn't it? They call it their melting mug. The only one condition issue is there's a tiny little, it's like a surface chip, I guess you call it, right there. See that tiny little thing? It's just a fleck of the actual top surface of it. But otherwise, it's in great shape. I think it would look good as a planter as well, or a vase. These go for about $46, $48 on Etsy because they're so collectible, rare. So this White Oak Canada melting mug, I'm giving to you at $16, and it's the letter O. The letter O for this really cool collectible beer mug. $16, letter O.
Okay, I love that mug. Those colors, so up my alley, sort of muted, natural colors. Love that. So I didn't see anybody claim the mushroom, salt, and pepper. So if you did, write it again. But if not, that's totally fine. So the next thing I have is a tin, and it's actually this super cool honey tin. So it says pure Canadian honey on there, and actually in the little spot where the name, where you would stamp like whoever was selling it, the name says Lawrence D. Young, Shawville, Quebec, white #1. So that's that there. I thought it was super cool. With it's got your little clovers on there, actual clovers with the bloom, like flower of the clover as well. So, and then on the back, which in Canada you'll find most often, if it's of a certain age, the translation into French. So it says Miel Canadien Pur. So there you go. It actually has been emptied, but they emptied it with by putting holes in it. So it still has the lid on, which can't be removed. Oh yeah. Someone put holes in it. I don't know. Someone was keeping their little bugs alive in there or something. I don't know. But anyway, there is a lid, but I can't take it off. It's super stuck on, and it's pretty rusty, pretty beat up. But like
So cool.
I forget who it is. Maybe Katie, I think, loves the rusty and crusty, or is it Michael Todd? I don't know. Anyway, I thought this would be cool for some St. Patrick's Day decor or into summertime. I often use it in my summertime decor. So this one I'm asking $10, and the number is number 29. So number 29 for the honey tin. And back to you, Joni.
So if you get no takers, does that mean I can? Oh, we'll talk later. Goes, man, I loved. Oh, there you go. Vintage and vinyl. I knew Katie would love that. Oh, that's just so darn cool. There you go.
Excellent.
So I've been on this cat roll lately. I've been finding cats, and I found a Blue Mountain Pottery reclining cat. So if you don't know Blue Mountain Pottery, this kind of blacky green kind of drip glaze is very, very characteristic of them. You'll see I've got another thing, and I think Aaron's got some other Blue Mountain Pottery items as well. Highly collectible. These go for $50-$60 on Etsy and eBay. So for this kitty, this reclining kitty, and I'll just show you a close up here, I'm asking $29, and it's the letter T. The letter T for this very cute, I guess, Persian kitty. I would think Persian. Did you say that?
Sure.
Reclining cat. $29. Number T.
I love that. I love the color of Blue Mountain Pottery. It's just so lovely. So Katie, I wrote in the chat there, but I've also got you. I have you for number 29, that honey tin. So I thought of you actually about the rusty and crusty. So that is yours. So the next thing I have, speaking of Blue Mountain Pottery, this one actually isn't marked Blue Mountain Pottery, but it's got the Blue Mountain Pottery vibes. So it's like a little pitcher, but I just pictured someone using it like a vase. And or vase, however you want to say it. But it has just got the most glorious color of glaze on there. And then it's dark at the bottom. There are no chips, no cracks. It is redware. It says number 908 on the bottom. So I'm hoping that this is made in Canada. It doesn't say, but it does it doesn't say USA either. So anyway, we're going with made in Canada because it gives me those types of vibes. It is, let's see how tall it is. From the tip where it is 6 inches tall. And as I'm looking, I actually see something there. It's in the manufacturing. It's not actually a chip, but you can't see it when it's down like this. So just be aware that is there. So for this one, I'm asking $12, and the number is number 18. So number 18 for this awesome picture vase, whatever you want to call it. Perfect for the upcoming spring, summer decor.
I'm chuckling at myself. I just took a drink of water and whoosh all down my top. Good thing I'm wearing like a t-shirt that doesn't show, or we'd be having a wet t-shirt this year.
From Canada.
A little risque for 10 o'clock in the morning, but anyway. So the next thing that I have is this really cool restaurant wear cup and saucer. So it's that airbrush. Oh, I just love this stuff. I am such a sucker for restaurant wear. Barb, I know on Jeffrey's channel, she loves it too, and oh, I do too. So this is a Vandeska from 1972, China of Canada. It's a subsidiary of Syracuse. You might recognize that sort of stamp if you know restaurant wear. It's very similar looking to the Syracuse stamp. But it says 72, and I believe, both the saucer, sorry, I had that upside down. Both the saucer and the cup say 72. The saucer's in great shape as well. I just love dinerware. I don't know. It looks so cool with like a cappuccino or hot chocolate in it or whatever, right? Have a slice of pie and
even as a planter.
Oh yeah, totally cool as a planner. That would be totally cool. Or even just decor in a red kitchen, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So $12, then the letter F for this collectible cup and saucer. $12, the letter F. Oh, and I forgot to say, Margaret Gwen got the cat. Margaret, yay, you finally won a cat. Yay. Thanks.
Awesome, Margaret. Okay, so what do I have next? I forgot to look. Okay, next thing I have is this awesome little tidbit tray. And it's got super groovy colors on it. It's like yellow and brown and a little bit orangey. But it is a tidbit tray, no chips, no cracks. You can just put whatever you want on there, right? Some olives, some nuts, even just like sprinkle some decor in there. You can use it however you want. I will let you know the size is 9 inches across and 7 inches across the other way. So anyway, it says BMP, so that's Blue Mountain Pottery. They're a pottery company, very, famous. Joni just talked about them from Ontario. So anyway, there you go. That's this little tidbit tray. I'm asking $12 for it. And the number for the tidbit tray is number 17. So number 17 there for this tidbit tray.
So if you watch the little preview video I did that I premiered, when was that, yesterday, day before? I said it could not be a Canadian sale without the beaver. So I have this really cute carved beaver. It's beautiful. Look at the beautiful wood. I'm not sure what kind of wood that is. I'm going to guess, it's not oak and it's not, let me see. Boy, my dad would be rolling in his grave for that. I don't know the kind of wood. But Katie, can you tell us, because you know wood well, is that mahogany? I'm thinking maybe mahogany. And here's his tail, right? Really cool. And I'll show you the signature. So his name is Jim Harkness. This was done in 2001. So just kind of barely vintage here. But isn't that cool? And he's got the cutest little face with his little tooth there. Inlay. Maple? Yeah, maybe maple. That could be true. Canadian maple, that makes sense. Absolutely, sure. Why not? So this little beaver guy is $20, and it's the letter J. $20, the letter J. Mahogany, you think, Katie? Yeah. Mahogany or maple, we'll go with either of those. Thank you.
Okay. So the next thing I have is a piece of melamine or melamine or however you want to say it. Melmac. I don't know. Anyway, it is this picture here. Apparently I have a thing for pictures. But it's that, hard plastic. This one is by the company Maplex, and it says Melmac Quality Dinnerware there. So I'll show you the little stamp there on the bottom, if you can see. So it's made in Toronto there. And I don't know if you do know me. I always say you know me. I love this. But if you don't know me, I love the color green and I love the color yellow. And this color of yellow especially. So super great color. The size of this one is 6 inches tall, and the opening is just over 3 inches. So perfect for practical use or perfect for decor, up to you. And I'm asking $10 for this picture here, and the number is number 38. So number 38 for the Melmac picture.
Oh, I love that. I love Melmac. I don't know what I'm not a plastic girl, but I definitely love Melmac.
Yeah. It's got that really great vintagey, the 50s vibe, right?
Totally. I sold this set of turquoise and lime green Melmac that I found that was just, so cool. But I love that picture. That doesn't sell. I want to buy it from you for sure. Okay. Up and Away is the next thing that I have. And this is a kid's reader from 1946. What's fun, I forgot this wasn't actually what I paid for it, but it says $5 at the top. It's not $5. Sorry, guys. But what's fun is it has the Saskatoon school, I think it belonged to. It's a Saskatchewan Teachers Federation. So Saskatchewan is a province in the prairies in Canada, so kind of midway through. So there's the first cover art there. It's just gorgeous art in here, stories and lovely pictures. And what I said in my preview is that, you can photocopy some of these. Some of the images are black and white, but there are a lot of color images in here as well. So from 1946. Oh, this is kind of fun. Look at this one. So this is really neat stories. So this is $10, and it is the letter Z. $10, the letter Z for this Canadian children's reader. And I should mention too that AJ Retro, you are the winner of the Beaver. And Helen Casey, you got the restaurant-ware cup and saucer. So thanks so much.
Awesome. Okay, so the next item I have is another tin item. And it is this little beach pail. Now, this is super, super old. To be honest, I don't know how old, but it came from an estate where this woman was selling off a whole bunch of stuff from 20s, 30s, that sort of age. So it's nearing 100 years old, I'd say. It's super rusty. I had used it for a pot because it was rusty. I had placed a pot in there and put a plant in the summertime. So it's got this really great sort of litho illustration on there, a little boy on his horse at the beach. There is a frog, there is a bunny, and then there is, from their clothing, it looks, you can tell it's quite old. So anyway, little sailboat there, really cool.
That is awesome.
What's this? I don't know. Some bear on, this is hard to do. This is hard to do. There we go. So another tin that's sort of rusty, crusty, dusty. And this one online, depending on the condition and stuff like that, can go, I've seen ones go almost to $100. So this one I'm selling for $22. And I'm going to give you the number, and the number for that one is number 20. So number 20, $22 for this vintage, almost antique, I'd say, pail.
Oh, that's killing me. I want to bid on that so badly. Oh, I adore that. I kind of like the Rusty Crusty too, you know, like,
Yeah, okay.
oh, I just love it. It just shows the age. It shows the character, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so cool. Okay. So the next thing I have, I'm going to do as an offer up. Oh, there you go. So Julie. Oh, yeah, Julie, you got a sweet thing there. Boy, oh boy. Okay, so I want to see how you display that, Julie. So Dripware Turtle Bank is my offer up. So I'm going to start it off at $10, and I'll talk about it while you guys bid on this if you want this. So this is a Redware bank, and I've put a brand new stopper in because it was missing a stopper. But he's just so darn cute, and look at the retro colors, right? The nice bright orange drip on him. And so he was made by, he's at what's called Evangeline Ware, which was a line that Canuck Pottery in Quebec produced. And so, yeah, so he start us off at $10 if anybody's interested in this turtle, and we'll do an auction off or an offer up on this one. Do we have any takers at $10? He's so cute. Oh, Margaret starts us off at 10. I'll just do a close up here so you can see the drip on him. Super cool. So I guess you'd call it like a dark, it's such a dark chocolate brown that it's almost black. And then it's that really burnt orange. Margot at 15. So super cool. And size-wise, you know, he's a little bit of a bigger piece. Just to give you a sense, I'll give you some measurements. Melanie, Serendipity by Melanie at 16. Margaret at 18. He's about 7 inches long and about 6 inches wide. Serendipity is out, so Margot, it's at 18, going once. Margot at 18, going twice. It's sold to Margot. Something to go with your kitty.
Awesome. Sorry, I just put something in my mouth. I didn't time that quite properly. Okay. Awesome. I love that little turtle. So cute. Someone said in the chat that Dripware is so Canadian. It reminds them of Canada. And I just love Dripware, you know, glaze. I love that. So that was great. Okay, so Julie from Day Trip Vintage, you got that litho beach pail or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so next I have something fun. And, of course, I dropped something, of course. Luckily, it was a little wooden guy. Okay, so the next thing I have is pretty cool. And it is a little toy car. And it says, handcrafted by Michaud Toys in Hagersville, Ontario, Canada. So that's the little thing on the bottom there. And it's got a little hole, and it didn't come with the person, but I'm adding, I have some of these little peg dolls from when the kids were little, and it fits perfectly in there. So you've got a little driver in this part. And I was going to sort of maybe make up this little character, like paint it up, but I didn't get around to it. So if you claim this and you would like me to do a little bit of art on there, let me know. If not, you want to just claim and you can do your own art. That's cool too. So this item here is not vintage, but this car is vintage. So super cool. The wheels are super smooth. And so I just thought this would be cute for decor, or, you know, used as its intended purpose as a toy. So for that little car, I'm asking $10, and the number is number 14. So number 14 for that car. And yeah, there you go. Hi, Debbie. I see you in the chat there. Sorry if I'm missing saying hi to people. It's a lot of sort of balls here to keep up in the air, but back to Joni.
Okay, so what I have next is some Athabasca pottery, redware mugs. I think they're super cute with the Canadian geese on it. And it's a pair of them. And they're quite small. I would say like they're demi-tasse size, a little bit bigger than a double shot of espresso if you want to actually use them to drink with. But I think they're super cute decor. I think wouldn't they look neat in a cabin? I think they would look really cool in a cabin. And there's the back stamp there too. You can't read it though, probably. It says made in Athabasca, Canada is what it says on the bottom. So super cool. Condition, I don't think there's anything on these, which is absolutely amazing because these are super rare, super collectible from the 50s redware mugs. So I'm charging for this one $15 for the pair of these mugs. And it's the letter M. M as in Mary for this pair of demi-tasse mugs.
Okay. I just thought of something that I didn't mention before. So although we are having a joint sale here today, if you claim something from me, you'll email me. And if you claim something from Joni, you'll email Joni. And I had actually, let's see if I can put across the screen. There we go. I had made this. I figured out how to do it. So there you go.
Clever thing.
Scrolling across the screen there. And if that gets annoying, just let me know and I can stop it. But anyway, they're also both in the description box of this video. So the next thing I have is some more Blue Mountain pottery. And I think this Blue Mountain pottery, I don't think they make it anymore, but they stopped maybe 2000s or something. I don't know. Maybe Joni knows. She knows way more than me. I don't know if this Swan is super, super old just because the stamp on the bottom looks a bit newer. Oh, I all of a sudden turned kind of grayish. Oh, well. Anyway, I've got this beautiful Swan planter here. And there are no chips, no cracks, beautiful coloring. And here's the mark on the bottom. Can you see that? Anyway, it does say Blue Mountain Pottery. It is redware. And it's in excellent condition. So I am asking $16 for this planter here. And the number for the Swan is number 5. So number 5 for this Blue Mountain Pottery Swan.
Blue Mountain Pottery, 2000 and I'm going to say 2005, somewhere around there. I think is when they stopped producing. So yeah, that might be, but the Swan is so classic. So those could be older for sure. So the next thing I have is a set of swanky swigs. I'm pretty sure that these were probably sour cream. In other words, they sold them with sour cream in them, and then they had like a cap on the top so that you could collect them and use them as glassware, which I think is the most fantastic type of recycling. I've seen a couple of companies that are doing it now too, little yogurt containers and so on. But back in the day, this is what they did. And the Dominion glass, by the letter D. Let me try and get it to show here. It's always so tricky to get it to show in the reflection. Let's try another glass. Let's see. Maybe one of them has it a bit. Yeah, maybe this one's a bit better to see. I think you can kind of see it there. The capital D. So it's a set of 4 of these little juice glasses. And they have, what would I call that flower? Oh, I'm not sure of the flower there. Does anybody know the name of it? Again, my mother now would be mad at me for not knowing the name of the flower here. But really cool. Sort of green that fades to blue. Can you see it? Yeah. Yeah, so the set of 4 of these little juice swanky swigs $16. And the letter P, trumpets. Yeah, trumpet flower, morning glory. Morning glory. Oh, okay. Morning glory was my nemesis. Yeah, it grows like weeds here. $16, letter P.
They're pretty though, even though they probably take over.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Lori, I have you, Lori from Blue Flamingo Mercantile, I have you for the Swan planter. So congrats on that one. The next thing I have is something fun. And it is a set of 4 coasters. And it's sort of like hooked wool. It says 100% wool, washable. And they're from Nova Scotia. So it says Chetty Camp, Nova Scotia, and the store or the brand or whatever is Flora's. So I just thought those were so cool. There is a set of 4. They're in excellent condition. And I don't know, you could use them as sort of artwork maybe on the wall, or you could use them as coasters, or I don't know. I just thought they were super neat. And I don't know, I thought I would bring in some texture because I've got a lot of, you know, hard pottery here and tin and that sort of thing. So this is the me bringing texture part of the sale. So there are a set of 4, like I said. I'm asking $8 for the set of 4. And the number for the coasters is number 3. So number 3 for the set of 4 wool coasters.
Oh, those are fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is an offer up that starts at $15. So starting us at $15, I have this super rare, big, it's quite large, bowl. Okay, and it's really cool. Look at the I don't even know if I would call it dripware. Yeah, I'm sure it's called dripware, but it's black with blue, which so, you know, so unique. And the back stamp is Royal Ariston. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Canada, and it has the mold number on it there. So this is an incredibly rare piece. Wouldn't it? I would call it kind of like an what is it? Anthropomorphic. Oh, I'm saying that word wrong. Bowl, right? It looks stunning on a teak. I think like a teak coffee table, right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
start us off at 15 if you're interested in this incredible bowl. If you're a reseller, you could put it up on Etsy, which I will do if it doesn't sell. And you should get a pretty darn good coin for this one, okay? Because it's so rare. They weren't in operation for very long, so it's a Vancouver-based pottery ceramic shop. Yeah, so it's. Don't think we've got a taker there. Give it one more second, and then we'll move on. Okay. I think that's a no-go. Okay. Next, over to you, Erin. Oh, Margaret Gwen snuck in with 15. Margot at 15. So we'll do that. Is anybody else interested? We'll give it 1 second. Margot at 15. That's a great deal, Margot. You're going to love it. I think that's basically what I paid for it. So you're getting a real deal. Okay, going once to Margot, twice, and sold to Margot.
Awesome. Congratulations, Margot. I love that. Okay, so if we're into animals and we're into dripware, I've got something else. What? I guess this is dripware. What is dripware really? It's redware, that's for sure. And it is this beautiful swan again. So it's a nice tall swan. It's redware there you can see on the bottom. It's made out of the red clay. Someone's added some of those little felty feet there just so that it doesn't mark up your table. But this is the swan here. Beautiful, elegant neck there. I want to tell you how tall it is because it is quite tall. It is 10 inches tall. And I just love the glaze here on the wings. It's there on this side, and it's also on that side. So there are no chips, no cracks. You can see his little face there, or her little face, whatever. I don't know. It's just really, really beautiful. Nice lightweight, so it'll ship easily. And I'm asking $14 for this swan here, and the number is number 13. So number 13 for the Brickware Swan.
Great. Well, I've got some fun Dominion glass glasses now. So you'll kind of notice Dominion glass really kind of mimics the Libby. I meant to research to see if they were like a subsidiary of Libby, but these funky mid-century glasses. So they're gold and turquoise, and they've got that, solid kind of base to them. So they've got some nice weight to them. And I think you'll be able to see the D on this one pretty clearly. Let's see here. I can get it in the right. I normally shoot at night, do my shows at night, and I think maybe some of the natural light is making this a bit harder today. Yeah. Okay, but anyway, there are the glasses. And they're like, the double kind of shot glasses, I would call it, the smaller, drink glasses, and a set of 3 of them, okay, for your mid-century bar. So these are $15 and the letter N. N is in Nancy, $15. Yeah, very mid-century modern with the leaves and the turquoise and the gold. $15, letter N.
I love those ones. When I see the turquoise color like that, I immediately think of Joni from Mid-Century Wasted.
Oh, absolutely.
Totally up her alley. Okay, so the next thing I have is something really fun. And it's another tin item. You may have seen it in my, on Instagram. I posted a little photo. And it is this drum. So it's a tin drum with a circus theme. This came in the same, from the same estate as that little pail that I sold before. So this is it here. I think it's super cool, super awesome illustrations there. And oh, look at that, like a little tiger and a cat. I don't know, super, super fun. It does say GSW Limited, made in Canada there. I don't know if you can see that, but there you go. And it's well loved. Some little child beat on this drum like crazy. I've cleaned it up, but it does have, marks from being drummed on. You can see, here, I'll hold it back here. It's a circle, but you can see it's not, sorry guys, this is very hard for me to get used to. You can see that it's not like, perfectly round there because it's been well loved. There are holes for, like if you were to have a little string, there must have been some type of rope on it originally, but it doesn't have the rope anymore. It is, let's see. It is 9 inches across, so it's 9-inch diameter drum. Like I said, it is tin. There's some sort of litho illustrations on the side there. Super cool. There is some rust and character in it. Nothing else to say about it except that I think it's super cool. And I'm asking $20 for this circus drum, and the number is number 26. So number 26 for the drum there.
Oh, you're killing me, Erin. You're killing me. I absolutely adore that. Aww. Wouldn't that look cute in a kid's room? Oh my gosh.
So cool. Yeah.
That looks amazing. Oh. So what somebody in the chat, I think it was Paulette, was asking, is it Blue Mountain Pottery if it's open at the bottom? So I just thought I'd show you the cat. If you're whatever it is you have, I'm not sure what it was, a vase or something. So sometimes Blue Mountain does have an open bottom like that. So that's the cat that I sold earlier, just to give you a sense. So it isn't always closed on the bottom and stamped. Okay, so I have another dripware piece, and this is a vase, mid-century vase, but this is the red, kind of a red and grays at the top, and then it fades to kind of that chocolatey brown. I just love that combination of red and brown. It's almost black, like it goes almost black. Now, I'll try to show you the bottom stamp. It's hard to read, though. It says Canadian pottery, and it says made in, but I cannot figure out. I think it says made in Canada, but it's really hard. It's like they've used a rubber stamp after it's been fired, and it's very kind of faint, okay? But I just think it's a nice one. It's a nice little size, great for when you're doing a display of like 3 items and you want some sort of mid-height things, because this guy is about 5 inches tall, so it's not super big. So this dripware vase from Canadian Potteries is $16, and it's the letter Q. $16, the letter Q. And I'll also mention that Eliza from Moonstruck Vintage got the mid-century barware. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so the next thing I have is a really awesome piece, and it is enamel on copper. And this is the piece here. I absolutely love the graphic on there. Why is this? There we go. I think I'm spatially challenged with this StreamYard. It's got the dandelions on there. This is the back. And then there is the mark of the artist who made this. And it is De Passier Sylvestre Saint-Adèle PQ, which is Province de Quebec, so Quebec. And this is it here. So it's a beautiful plate. You can sort of hang it up on the wall. You can put it in a little plate display, the little plate display or things, whatever, to put it in a vignette or something like that. Anyway, it is super gorgeous. Like I said, it's enamel on copper, and the diameter of the plate is just about 8 inches across, 7 3/4 inches. So I'm actually going to be doing an offer up on these. I don't do very many offer ups, but I think this plate here deserves a little offer up. So I'm going to start the offer up at 15. So if you're interested in this plate, you would type 15 in the chat, and then in dollar increments, you guys can just, go into the chat and, if you're interested, go. And then once I see the chat, the numbers slow down, then we'll call it then. But we'll start at 15. We'll see if anybody's interested. I don't see anybody yet. Hi, Teresa. I see Teresa there. Teresa Bryant. So 15 to start. If no one's interested, that's okay. Hi, Stephanie. We will move along. And there you go. So I don't see anybody bidding. So we'll just move along to back to Joni.
Might give it a second. Très bien, merci, Melissa, for telling me that it is Canadian Potteries was made in Saint-Jean, Quebec. And thank you very much. I speak un petit peu français. So merci beaucoup for that. It doesn't, I looked again to see whether it said Quebec on there, but I can't tell. It's just so, the mark is so faint there, but thank you for that. That's a great tip. Oh, did I do that?
Oh, did I do something?
I think you magnified a comment there.
Okay, sorry. I'm trying, my comments in the chat are slow, so there, is it gone?
No, now you've highlighted Melissa.
Oh, good golly.
Okay. There you go. There you go.
There we go.
Okay, learning a new tool. That's the thing. Okay. I now have some really cool mid-century ceramic or dishware. So this is a calico pattern from Highcroft. And those of you, if you know Highcroft or you collect Highcroft, this is a really classic Highcroft pattern. So Medicine Hat, Alberta, so in the province one over from me in the West Coast. Super cool, right? With the turquoise across and then the black line as well. So these are little nappies, the little smaller size bowl, good for fruit or berries or yogurt, that kind of thing. And I have a whole stack of these. I have 8 of them. So I thought I would sell them in 2 sets of 4. And so these are $28 for a set of 4 collectible guy for the letter D, and I can sell them to 2 people. So $28 to the letter D for a set of 4 of these nappies.
Okay, I'm back. Dishes you would use on a picnic, Julie said. That's so true. Okay, so the next thing I have is another planter. And it is this awesome wavy planter here with this awesome glaze. So gray, different tones of gray. This is the inside there. The name for this maker is Coloma. It says C202 there, Canada. So this one was from my personal collection, but I'm sort of having it move on. If one of you guys would like to buy it. I'm asking $14 for this planter here, and the number is number 28. So number 28 for the Coloma planter.
Now I have something that a couple of people have emailed me on because they were, thought it was super cool. And that is Canadian Pacific or Canadian National Railways a restaurantware mug. Isn't that fun? There's nothing on the bottom, so I'm not sure of the manufacturer, but railway items are so collectible. And this is just a fun mug. I would say, it's great because it's nice and round. So this is pretty old, This is going to be pretty old. There is some crazing in the inside. I don't know if you can see it there, a little bit of crazing there. But otherwise, there's no other chips or anything on it on the outside. Yeah, isn't that fun? Super fun. Yeah, I had a few people email me about this. So this cup is $18 and it's the letter C. The letter C for the Canadian National Railway cup. Good for your cappuccino.
I love that cup. I have a similar style mug that I love for hot chocolate in the winter, and that one gives me that type of vibe. So the next thing I have is a little bowl. So it's a pottery bowl, and this is it here. It's got a little handle on it there. This is it here. I don't know how old this one is, to be honest, but it's got beautiful sort of very artistic glazing there. Beautiful piece of art. It's stamped with it's got the signature of whoever made it there on the bottom, but then it's also stamped Salt Spring Pottery. And Salt Spring is in British Columbia. It's an island, beautiful island. My sister used to live there. My brother used to live there. My brother might be moving back there. Anyway, it's a beautiful place. And let's see, I'll give you guys the dimensions. That seems like something I normally do. So 5.5 inches across for this bowl here. Perfect bowl for sort of berries or your yogurt in the morning, whatever. Beautiful pottery bowl, and I'm asking $10 for that. And the number for the bowl is number 22. So number 22 for this bowl here.
Oh, I adore Salt Spring. Salt Spring is so, so cool. It's it's an island that you have to take a ferry to from the mainland of Vancouver. Actually, a couple ferries, I think. And it is amazing because it's one of the biggest Gulf islands and has pottery and artists and breweries, like little craft breweries, cideries, real cheese. They make fantastic goat cheese. Like, it's so cool. So if anybody comes to visit Vancouver, and I can certainly help you to figure out where to go. And I'd love to take you out for lunch, and meet you and have a chat, because wouldn't that be fun? I can't wait till we can travel again. Next up, I have my sort of unicorn piece to sell today, and that is this absolutely stunning mid-century Laurentian pottery cat. Okay, so this puppy is worth about 150 or so or more, because they're very rare, very, very rare. So we'll start the bidding off at $25. So if anybody wants to start us off at 25 in the chat, and then I'll tell you a little bit more. So he's in absolutely great shape. I'm saying he, but it could be a she. I'm not sure. But it's kind of that matte, finish. So not super glossy. And he's a good size. Let's see. He is Margot starts us off at 25. He's about 7 inches tall, and he's about 5 inches wide. Julie at 30. And so he's hollow. He's got a little bit of felt on the bottom. I guess that is a little bit of a chip there inside, but I mean, that's inside the bottom. We're going to see that. Otherwise, fantastic shape for his age. I think I had him at, did I find it? 80s, 1980s. Not mid-century, so 1980s cat. So where are we at here? 50 for Margot. 50 for Margot. That's a great deal. Yeah, isn't he neat? I love his face. Isn't that the greatest face? Oh my gosh. And I'm always amazed when I find a cat that has no damage to the ears. So, he's in absolutely perfect shape. 55 for Julie. Yeah, he is neat, isn't he? Who made it? Laurentian pottery. Laurentian pottery, which is another East Coast pottery. Yeah. It's not stamped, but I know that it is Laurentian from research. 65, 70 for Julie. 70 for Julie. Yeah, Julie, super cool. Do you think he's a he or a she? I don't know. 75 for Margot. Julie and Margot are battling it out. 75 for Margot. Polly's projects. I loved how you said you love crazed objects because you're crazed. I know, aren't we all? Wrinkles to me are like crazy. 75 for Margot, going once. Are you out, Julie? 75 for Margot, going twice. It's Binks. Yes, it's Binks. And sold. 75 to Margot. There you go, Margot. 2 cats in one sale. There you go.
Awesome. I so love a good offer up. That was great. Congratulations, Margot. That cat is super cool. Okay, so the next thing I have is some clear glass. And I don't normally pick up clear glass, but these ones, I just thought they were super special. So these are a set of 2 candle holders. And this little etching on the bottom is called cornflower. And it's by a maker called Hughes is the last name. I think the initials are WJ, from Dufferin, so in Ontario. And it's a set of 2, like I said, and it holds the taper candles. And I've got some taper candles that I will sort of send along. These aren't vintage. I don't even think they're made in Canada. But I wanted to send these along with the candles just because I love this color. And I thought maybe you'd like this color too. So it's a set of the 2. And I'm asking $16 for the set. And the number for those candles is number 40. So number 40 for the set of candle holders with the candles included.
Congrats, Margot. That's great. I'm glad you're happy. That's good. Those candlesticks are really neat. Did they have like the, what is it, cornflower? Did it have
cornflower.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Here is my next thing. It's an enamel brooch or pin, like a lapel pin. So it's got that kind of a back on it. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but at the very bottom, there's kind of mountains and a building, and it says A, and what is it? A, I wrote it down, J&W Canada. So it's a little enamel pin with some roses. They look almost like dogwoods to me, but I'm not sure. It could be the rose from Alberta as well. And then the green kind of back, and there's like fish. I don't know if you can see that, the fish at the bottom. It's small, you know, it's fairly small, but great for a pin collector. So this little enamel pin is $10. Whoops, oh, I dropped my card. $10 and the letter Y. $10 and the letter Y for this little enamel pin. Sorry, enamel pin.
Oh, I love that pin. I love that. That sort of style is right up my alley. Anything floral.
Oh.
Yeah. So Sonia, I've got you for the candle holders. So congratulations. So the next item I have is actually a mystery box. And I was able to come up with a mystery box of made in Canada items. So I think that's super fun. There are small items that will fit in a box. I'll be asking $20 for the mystery box. There may be a thing or two in there that might not be made in Canada, just to sort of like round out the box, but mostly made in Canada mystery box. I'm asking $20, and if you'd like a mystery box, I'm just doing one this time because my last sale I did 5, and it just took me way too long to sort of like get it all together. So if you'd like this one mystery box that I'm offering, the number is number 10. So number 10 for the mystery box of mostly made in Canada items.
Excellent. Oh, wow, that's cool. Man, it's hard not to bid on this. I'll have to come to one of your next sales because you got some good stuff there. So the next thing that I have is another Blue Mountain pottery piece. This is a cream and sugar set, though. Very mid-century shaping, right? Very like Eames shaping to the creamer. Great shape. There's the Blue Mountain pottery stamp on the bottom. This is Canada, like 3 trees, and then Canada. So it's redware, the dripware, and green again. And so this cream and sugar set is $16 and the letter R. $16 and the letter R. And Erin, before you switch me back, I'll just mention too that $16 letter R for this set, and that Nanette, who I believe is new to me, won the enamel pin. So Nanette, please do send me an email at vintagerous@shaw.ca and let me know your name, your real name if it's Nanette, and your last name, and your mailing address and your PayPal email and phone number. So 4 things. Okay? Thanks.
Okay, so Denise, I have you for the mystery box. So congratulations on that. So the next item I have is a canning jar. And it is a canning jar from Canada. It's from Improved Gem. And then it says there at the bottom, made in Canada. So if you guys can see that there, it's got that, the lid here, you know, the, what am I calling? Aluminum lid?
Aluminum.
Yeah.
Oh, zinc.
Oh, zinc lid. There you go. And then it's got the glass little topper there. It is by, it's got that D in the triangle, like Joni had mentioned before, that's Dominion glass. So I'm offering this mason jar. You know, when you have a mason jar, the world's your oyster. I suggest maybe not painting this one just because it's old and maybe shouldn't be painted, but you can put a whole bunch of colorful things inside if you want to bring some color in there. I've seen on different Instagrammers, they have what they call a junk jar, and they'll put just little tidbits of vintage items in a clear jar, and it's just super fun to sort of look at and collect and that sort of thing. So this canning jar, I'm asking $10, and the number for that is going to be number 30. So number 30 for the Made in Canada Improved Gem Canning Jar.
Oh my gosh, you're killing me. I want that jar so bad. I love those zinc lidded jars. I actually bought a case of them, can you believe it? Of the little ones. And I've slowly kind of used them over the years. And but I've never seen one that big. Never, ever. Oh my gosh. Oh, killing me. Okay. So the next thing I have this little porcelain loon, common loon. Okay. And made by Wilma Verge from Toronto, Canada. And isn't it neat? Like, so black and white. So if you love the kind of black and white aesthetic, you'll like this little loon. I love his red eyes that just kind of give that little pop of color. And he's a tiny kind of guy. He's not a huge bird, just to give you a sense of size. Okay. So he's a little porcelain bird, signed artist. And he's $12 and the letter A. $12 and the letter A for this really cute loon.
Polly's Project just said that she likes to hear the loons, and that is like one of my favorite sounds is to hear a loon on the lake, you know, at a certain time of night. I just love that. Okay, so Sue Golembeski, I've got you for the canning jar. So congratulations. And then the next item I have is actually my last item, but I will go through again because there was a string of things that didn't sell. So I will show them again just in case more people are on that weren't on before. But the next item I have is this super cool pennant here. And it's from the Metro Toronto Zoo. And it's got a super cool picture of a tiger on there. And this tiger's name is Broom. And it does, in fact, say made in Canada there. And it's not one of those super felty, old, you know, how the old pennants were like actually felty. This has got like more of a stiffened, feel to it. This is the back. There's nothing really wrong with it except there is some staining there at the back on the tip there, but it's at the back. You can't really see it. Oh, you can kind of see it in this lighting, just because I have light right on it. But when you're, have it up on your wall or hanging like this, or however you want to use this in decor, then you don't see any of the staining. So I'm asking $8 for this super cool retro pennant there. And the number for the Toronto Zoo pennant is number 53. So $8, number 53 for the Tiger Metro Toronto Zoo pennant. Wrong button.
Great. Okay, and now I have something that I just picked up this weekend. I was so excited when I found it. Isn't this neat? It's not Chalet. Yeah, isn't it cool? It's not Chalet glass, it's Alta glass. And the sticker is actually still on the bottom. So you can see that. So that's, again, made by Medicine Hat, Alberta. There's lots of artists in Medicine Hat. It's just so cute. And it's smaller, right? It's not a huge, massive piece. So it just would add a lovely little pop of color in a bathroom or on a little shelf somewhere. And you can see that it's got kind of the smoky or opaque glass, and then it's like a clear turquoise glass. Isn't this totally Jamie? I think from Mid-Century Modern. I just think of her when I saw this. So this little vase, this little turquoise vase, is $20, and it's the letter I. The letter I for the Alta glass little sculpture. I wanted to bring a piece of Chalet and just couldn't find one that I could offer up cheap enough. But this is a, close second. So there you go.
All right. I love that color. Such a great color. Okay, so I didn't have any takers on that pennant. That's cool. But I will go back and maybe show some things that didn't sell the first time around. Hi, this ranch wife life. So the first thing that didn't sell, are right in front of me. And there are these salt and pepper shakers from Laurentian Pottery. And I don't know, I thought they were super cool. And they've got no marks on the bottom, but they are Laurentian Pottery from the research that I've done. So these shakers here, I was asking $14. And the number for this one, these shakers, was number 27. So type 27 in the chat if you'd like to claim those.
Oh, did you mean?
Oh, did you have any more items, or was that it?
Okay. I have one. I do. I have one more offer up item. Do you want me to do it though, or should I go to what I didn't sell? It's up to you.
No, do your offer up.
Go
That's
ahead.
awesome.
Okay. Okay. So the last piece that I have, I thought I would bring. This came to. I did a high-low game where I showed pieces of glass that were high and low in value, and this was the high of the two bowls that I showed. So I'm going to do an offer up on this starting at $20. This is a art glass piece made by Jan Benda. She's a glass artist out of Seashell, BC, so that's on the Sunshine Coast. And you can see her signature there. She's signed it. Absolutely stunning, and it's so rare to find purple glass. Who got the loon? Oh, sorry. AJ, no. Margaret, you got the loon, and AJ Retro, I have getting the alt glass vase. Did I do that correct? I hope so. Let me just double check before we move on here. So the loon was A. So let me just double check that.
I've got that too.
Do you? Yeah, Margaret Gwen for the, and then AJ Retro for the letter I. Correct. Okay. Yeah. So starting us off at $20. This is worth about $75. There's others listed. It was made in the 80s in a studio. So this is studio glass, and it's really cool because it's got this rim here. Yeah, just a really neat, funky piece. Any takers on that? Any art glass lovers in the house? Doesn't look like it. This is an Etsy piece, probably. Hey.
Yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes sometimes, you know, some of these pieces, if you don't have the right audience in your live sale, if you put them on Etsy or some other platform, they'll, you know, someone looking for that exact thing will snap it up.
Totally true. Yeah.
Okay, so I will go back to, I think I saw someone emailed me about the enamel plate, so I won't show that again, but I will show this planter again, which I thought was super cool. I don't know if anybody is new in the chat here since I showed this before, but this planter is by Coloma in Canada. Someone had said like a handkerchief style, which is so true. It looks a bit like a shell. And I was asking $14 for this, number 28. So number 28 for that one there, if you'd like it. And then, Joni, you can just maybe go over anything that didn't sell if you want to again. Up to you.
Sure. So this baby shoe bank, the pink baby shoe bank, the reliable bank with a cool sole that opens up, that was $12 and the letter B. So if you know a baby girl that needs something for her nursery as decor, or here we've got a white oak beer mug, I would call it, called a melting mug. And that was $16 and the letter O. And I'll do maybe one more.
Yeah, go ahead, actually.
Okay. And the Up and Away reader, the kids' reader, good for decor, or, you know, you can open up a page too to sort of show one of the cool graphics in here. You know, to just have it open on a page is kind of neat in the background as well. So this was $10, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, $10 and the letter Z or Z for that. And I'll do one more, the Redwood or the Redware little coffee cups with the Canadian geese. That there was $15 and the letter M. $15, the letter M. Okay, one more actually, and then we'll stop. And that is the set of 4 of these Swanky Swigs, Dominion Swanky Swigs juice glasses with what we think are morning glories. And those are the set of, what was it now? Set of 4 for $16 and the letter P. There we go. Oh, we've got Thrifting in the Holler. You want the letter Z, which was the Up and Away reader. You got it.
Awesome.
Great.
I'm not sure I would have thought to say the letter Z. I would have just said Z. Everybody would have, what is she saying?
Oh, and P for Old Stuff Beth. Okay. Got it, Old Stuff Beth. Yeah. Great.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to show this swan again. This is a Redware swan with a brown glaze with sort of the creamier and brown mixed glaze there on the wing on both sides. So beautiful, sort of elegant looking piece. And I'm asking $14, and the number for that one is number 13. So 13 for the swan. And then I showed that. I'll go back to the Melmac picture here, made by the company Maplex in Toronto. It says Melmac Quality Dinnerware on the bottom. I thought this piece would be great for decor or for practical purposes, and was asking $10 for that, and the number was number 38. And then I'll show the car again just because I thought that was super cute. Handcrafted by, what does it say here? Me Showed Toys, Hagersville, Ontario, Canada. So it's this little wooden car you can use in decor, or, you know, gift it to someone who would like to use it. And it comes with this little peg doll here as the little driver. So that one was $10, I believe. Yes, $10 and number 14 for the car. And I think that is all I'm going to show. So that is it. So I'll get Joni back up here. Maybe we can share the screen and we can.
Sure.
Hi.
Can I just show a couple more things that didn't sell?
Of course. Sorry. Yes.
Okay. So this Redware drip vase was the letter Q, and it's $16 for this dripware vase from a Quebec pottery, as Melissa pointed out. And then I have also these calico set of nappies. So I had them at 28. Maybe that's a bit high. I'll do a set of 4 for $24. And that's the letter D for a set of 4. And I've got 8 of them. And then the only other thing for me was the cream and sugar that was Blue Mountain. So that was the only other thing that didn't sell. So that Blue Mountain was $16 and the letter R for this set of cream and sugar.
Oh, I just love the color of that.
Yeah.
I can't get enough of it. Okay, I think are we both there? We're both there.
We're both there. Yay!
Thank you, everybody. I see that people are they're emailing and stuff, their information. So yeah, don't forget to email if you've bought from me. Then my email there is gentlethriftymama@gmail.com. If you've claimed and you want to buy from Joni, then hers is right there on the screen, vintagerous@shaw.ca. So, yeah, thank you everybody for coming. Thank you, Joni, for joining me today. This was a super fun idea, and I got a kick out of curating everything for this sale being made in Canada and sort of showing off what we can do up here in Canada, right?
Oh yeah, it was really, really fun, and I keep finding more and more because it's it's funny when it's on your radar, right? And there's some fantastic Canadian artists, so it's good to showcase them. Yeah.
And I didn't really realize how much I hoarded Canadian pottery.
Same. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. It's just so glorious, and it's got that sort of 70s vibe, which I love. So right up my alley. So
yes, absolutely.
I see Bernice Marie Vintage. Thank you for joining, Julie, while you've been working. Sherry, the next sale. So Joni actually has a sale tomorrow night. So Tuesday night sales. What time is it at again, Joni?
It's 6 p.m. Pacific, or that's 9 p.m. Eastern.
Excellent.
For those.
Awesome. And then my next sale is in 2 weeks' time. So I'm still on the every other Monday schedule here. So that brings us to the 22nd. So my next sale will be February 22nd. Same time, same place, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on my YouTube channel. So once again, thank you, Joni, for joining me. And thank you, everybody, for joining us. And we'll see you again some other time.
Great.
All right.
Thanks
bye.
So much, Erin. Bye, everyone.
Bye.